that's the model of the spy who's the star of a new film. I'm not quite sure why he's on your desk.
This character is from it's from Argylle, the new film that is coming. No, it was nice to see here. I need my glass to see the details. And then the book here. Okay, Argylle. Yes, it's a new film that is coming. Yes, I think in February.
No.
February, I think so.
Spy, apparently.
A spy? Why?
Anyway, I spy with my little eye the latest team news, please.
Okay, directly to the clinical, no? That is what we need to do, to be clinical. I think, yes, good news about Chilwell and Ben, and we need to assess Carney Chukwuemeka if will be available or not. But Ben and Chile and Benoît, Badiashile, yes. For sure, they will be involved in the squad for tomorrow. And then also the good news is Trevor Chalobah that rejoined the team and start to work, with the group. And now we need to assess day by day and see if he can help us as soon as possible. But he's doing well, and the good thing that is a good signal that Trevor is training now with the team, rejoined the team.
Good news there for both Ben and Benoît.
Yes, of course. Always when you recover a player, an important player, it's important that they can be involved. A little bit, of course, worry about the situation of Nkunku because still now, I think 10 days that he cannot train and we are assessing him. We didn't know what is going to happen. A little bit worried about the situation of Nkunku, but I think it's the good news in another side that a player like Chalobah, Chilwell, Badiashile, and Chukwuemeka, they are so close to be involved again and to help the team to perform.
With Christopher Nkunku, what? It's obviously more of a setback than you thought. You say you're worried.
Yeah, because I remember, my first conference after that he suffered and a small issue, and then all was complicated, and now I think nearly 10 days, no? That is not training. Yes, 8, in between 8 and 10. And yes, of course, because after 6 months that we were waiting for him, and now when it was so close again to feel comfortable, and he started again Palace the game, and of course disappointed with that, a little bit worried because I think we want him as soon as possible be involved again.
Can I ask you about a couple of transfers in terms of players that are yours, going seemingly out on loan? David Lafana coming back from Berlin, but going out again.
Yes, the club is dealing with this situation, and for sure that we will announce when something happens.
To Burnley?
I cannot say at the moment. It's rumours. Nothing.
But
still.
you know that Ian Matson's gone to Dortmund?
Yes. I think it's good for the club. It's good for him. He's going to hope to have the possibility to play more than here, and I think for both sides is a good decision.
You've got a 100% record in the Premier League against Fulham, you personally.
Yes, I didn't know.
Yeah, so that's good. So that would point to you getting a victory again tomorrow, and if you do, you'll go above Manchester United for at least 24 hours. And little steps like that important?
Yes, of course. I think I saw the player today really good and a very good spirit. Of course, disappointed with the last game, but the first 90 minutes that we are losing 1-0, and then in 10, 12 days we are going to play the second leg. Yes, disappointed, but at the same time, I think, yes, too many things happen around after the game because, of course, we are Chelsea and we cannot afford to lose this type of game. But to be honest, if you play 100 times, maybe you lose one because it's football, it's not another sport. When maybe in another sport with the same, situation, always you have 100% the percentage to win. But that is football, and yes, we made too many good things, but on the end, normally, we got the criticized, but it's good. Sometimes we can learn with the criticize and being tough. We need to feel the pressure because we need to grow, and not only with good things you improve. Only to feel the pressure is about to realize in the way that maybe we need to do the things.
To go above Manchester United, would that be an important statement?
No, for us it's important to perform and to win. I think at the moment it's not important to be in one another position. The most important is to finish above, them. But I think it's important because we are going to face a very good team. Fulham is doing well. We saw the last game against Liverpool in the way that they play, not only in the Carabao Cup, if not in the semi-final, if not in the league, in the Premier League. They are a team that they are doing really well. They have very good players and it's going to be tough the game tomorrow.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Hi, hello.
You say Fulham doing really well. It was a comfortable win for Chelsea at Craven Cottage back in October. How different a challenge are you expecting this time? You say they've improved significantly since then?
No, I think it's different game. But of course, they are right in a very good moment. They are performing well. They have very good players. Yes, we didn't perform badly against Middlesbrough, and we came from few victories. I think we need to keep the momentum. It's true that the first leg and the first 90 minutes we are 1-0 down, but we need to keep the belief. I think the team is preparing well, is confident for tomorrow, and I am so sure that we are going to do a very good job.
It seems to have been one step forward, one step back in terms of results for Chelsea.
Yeah, but the last one is the first half. Because 90 minutes, okay, that we were losing. If you see the previous year, too many Premier League were out in different competition in Middlesbrough. Was Caicedo telling me, we lose last season against Middlesbrough there with Brighton, and many Premier League team when they play cups there, they lose. And that is the first leg. Of course, we are disappointed because we are in Chelsea and we cannot afford this type of lose this type of game. But I think it's important to realize that we are still alive and we have the game, the second leg in Stamford Bridge, and for sure we are going to approach the game in the way that for sure we are going to fight to be on the final. But we know that when you lose a game against a championship team, we need to accept the criticize, and yes, now we have a chance tomorrow to put all these bad feelings out, performing in the right way.
Still alive in the FA Cup, still alive in the League Cup, but how much of a priority is the Premier League this season, and what a really...
Every single game should be a priority for us. We need to play like every single game like a final. That is the most difficult thing, because to be consistent because we are a young team, it's difficult to be consistent in every single game to perform in the same way, but we need to try. That is the process. That we knew when we accepted being in charge of Chelsea in this project, and we knew that is going to happen. And dealing with that is the most important thing. Of course, some situation that we didn't expect that happened, that make more difficult the situation. But look, we are really calm. We know what we need to do, and we are going to do everything to perform and to create a solid team performance. With the time, I think we are going to be very successful here, no doubt.
Have you set a target for where you'd like to finish?
Not really. In Premier League, you ask me. No, not really, because I think it's really open. I think the target should be tomorrow to win 3 points and see. I'm prepared after for the next game, that is Middlesbrough. But the most important now is to win games and to build the confidence, and to we need to build our belief. And of course, with time, different period that happen, different forming during the season is going to make our squad stronger.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alex,
Thank you very much.
BBC.
Hi Mauricio. We've seen Ian Matson leave and players leave the club. Have there been any more conversations about transfers coming in, or will that speed up you looking for players now that one of your first employees left?
But with the club, of course, the club is. I say the club because his owners, Vedad, Todd, Jose, Chef, and Lawrence, Paul, and of course here is Jesus. We are all in conversation. I think that the relationship is good, and I think we are going to do what is the best for the club, and caring for the club, and caring for of course, and to try to perform and to win games. I think our objective is to look after the squad, to be involved with the player and with all the staff, because sometimes we talk about that it's a new team, no? But it's a new, also different areas of the club, new performance area, new medical, new, different areas of the club are new. Also, we need to coordinate and to create this way to work and to perform, and this is important too. Sometimes I don't say nothing about that, but it's always to put in context everything. Now, of course, we are talking, and we will decide, like a club, the best for us.
After the Middlesbrough game, some of the supporters were frustrated, and Thiago Silver went over to them. Are you concerned at all about the atmosphere tomorrow if the game doesn't start in the way?
No, I think it's a little bit confused, the information, no? Was because I think it was a problem in between our fans with the Middlesbrough fans. Never was the fans against our player. That was my information after the game. Adrian,
I can verify that. Yeah.
Verify this. That I don't know why they try, but it's normal. Sometimes we are Chelsea. We lose the game. Is to try to always to find some negativity. But I accept that because different opinion, different way. But I think was the problem in between both. The fans of our fans and between the Middlesbrough fans.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Last question in this section. Simon Johnson, Athletic.
Hey, Mauricio.
Hello.
Just to catch up on Monday, what I asked about Robert Sanchez, you said you were going to decide what his rehab was going to be.
Yes, we are so happy because the specialists say that the evolution is very good, and today was on the pitch running, trying to test. In the next few days, he's going to do some running to try to see how react his knee, but it's in a very good positive evolution.
And just a quick one on the side.
Yeah, no problem. I am here to answer.
Excellent. How long have you got?
No, I need to be 7:15 in the hotel. No problem.
All right, okay. Thiago Silver, have you, Thiago, the club, decided whether he will stay another year, or will this be his last season at the club?
Sorry, is
Thiago Silver.
yes.
Have you, the club, Thiago, decided that this will be his last season, or will he get another contract?
No, at the moment we are not talking with players. I don't believe the club is talking. Under my opinion, I think it's a moment now to work all together and of course to try to perform and to get the result that we want. But of course, that is going to be in between the players and the player in that case, the player that you asked me, and the club to decide what is the best for both sides for the future. But at the moment, I don't believe. I need to ask. Maybe ask after if they are talking or not.